Hi, welcome to Origami Creations. Today I'll be making they call it Chinese star. It is Chinese star. Learned this when I was a kid and used to play a lot. It's not suggested for throwing. It's quite violent. Um, Growing up, we had to keep ourselves entertained. So creating these things on a large scale, we could toss them around at each other. But for the most part, it's decorational. What you start out with is what they show you is you can start with a square. Take the square and you tear it in half. So I will do that for you. Okay. So you see fold and fold. You'll notice that a lot of my origami levels are level 1, level 2, pretty easy. I don't like to cut or tape or create specific shapes that are outside of the range that need to be remerged. In this case, it's like you can do what you need to do with the basic shape that they give you, or it's fairly easy. So I have two pieces of paper. Okay, you take one, you fold it in half, and you do the same with the other. You start that. You need 2 columns to make the Chinese star. Okay. As you know, I'm not very formal with the names. I recall some of them from the books. Yes, in the age of library books, and I've learned this from other people and whatnot over the years. Try to recall some of this, put it on video for you guys to watch. So, okay, here's the 2 columns, and what you do is this is the interesting part. What you end up doing is folding it like triangles pieces. So, I should watch me do this first one. So there. Doesn't have to be perfect, because what ends up is you'll be crossing them over. So having a little space to fold them is what I always do. So you see this piece of true triangle. You see this little tab down here. Not a huge. It doesn't have to be perfect. So then I'll fold this next to it, and you'll see that I leave a little bit of a gap, because you're going to fold those over, and you need the gap space. So so you see that, and then I'll do the same thing here, and make this, I don't know what you call the shape, in fact, but always a little bit of space so that you can fold the pieces in. So it's not perfect, that's fine, because we're going to fold them in. So you see in my tab, the gap here is kind of large, but for no reason. So you'll see this, okay? And you want to do the same to the other side, but you want the opposite shape. I don't know how to explain this, because it needs to fold over. If you do the same shape, they can't cross each other. So what I'm going to do is see the opening pieces spaces? I'm going to fold it in this way, and you'll see the shape form when I do this, okay? So I'm going to fold this similarly with the opposite side. Okay. I don't know, they call it like a rollover or something like that. Because all you do is just making like a pretzel roll. Okay, so I'm going to do that. A little closer there. Okay, so if you look, they're opposite of each other. See? So they're the mirror of each other. If you put them next to each other, but they're mirrors. If you cause them to be exactly the same, you won't be able to cross them. So I'm going to fold this in, and you'll have another rhombus. You can see, right? Okay, it's all about geometry at this point. A lot of stuff related to geometry. Okay, so you have these 2 rhombuses, and this is the fun part. So since they're opposite sides, they can cross over each other. So I'm going to take the 2 blank sides, see the open sides, the opens, put them together, lay them on each other like this, across from each other, and then just put the corners in. And you'll see me just roll it in. That's years of practice. Okay. And then the last one, you just insert it in, and there you go. You have what they call Chinese star. You can actually poke a hole in here and make a pinwheel and have it spin like that on a pinwheel. I don't think it spins very well, because that doesn't actually catch the wind. But you can make a cheesy pinwheel out of it. Versus there's a real one you can do, and maybe I'll show you later if I remember where I found the booklet on it. But this is how you make the Chinese star. So be careful. The edges can be sharp. It is paper. You fold it enough times, you can hurt somebody with it. We used to draw designs on it. Very simple. Just requires a square piece of paper. You can make any size. I have made the smallest one. Not really the largest one, I don't think, because it's not as fun that large. But I've made the smallest Chinese star before. So enjoy, and hopefully you've learned something today.